Hi and welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I'll be talking about the Rhodes Scholarship for international students to pursue a fully funded postgraduate degree at the University of Oxford. Alright, and this scholarship is for those coming for the 2026 academic year for masters and doctoral programs. So the benefits of this scholarship are full tuition fees at the University of Oxford, Oxford University application fee coverage, living stipend of £19,092 per annum, which is approximately £1,591 per month. Then a settling in allowance for initial expenses, round trip airfare to and from the UK, student visa fee coverage, international health surcharge for UK health services, IHS, access to leadership training, mentorship and alumni networks. The fields of study available are social sciences, natural sciences, engineering, technology, arts, humanities, medical sciences, law, and public policy. So before we continue, I want to use this opportunity to welcome all my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for being here. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel for more content and scholarship opportunities like this. All right. So this is the overview of the Rhodes Scholarship. You read up everything. All right. Then here is the selection criteria. You click on this to see that. So this scholarship is a merit-based scholarship, alright? You scroll down to see more of that. You read up everything. Then you scroll down to see the eligibility checker tool. You can use this tool to find out if you meet the criteria and are eligible to apply for the scholarship. Or you can either use this one, alright? So let's click on this for that. So you scroll down here and check your country. Okay, the deadline varies by country. The documents to apply varies by country as well. So you click on this link to start typing your country. This is an example. All right, so when you're checking out this scholarship, you fill in your own country in this box. Okay, and click on this. Then you click on check eligibility. All right, we are here. An instruction is given here. Okay, you read it up. It's for you to select yes or no, all right, to each of the eligibility questions that you will be asked. Then you scroll down here and read up this question. Okay, it will ask you if you're a citizen of one of the following countries based on what I had chosen, right? Here we have Benin, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, Liberia, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Nigeria, the island of St. Helena, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Sao Tome and Principe, and Togo. So I'm going to go ahead and select yes. Alright, you scroll down to see the step 3. It will ask you if you've been resident in one or more of the countries listed above for at least 5 of the last 10 years. Yes. Then the age criteria, do you meet either of the below criteria? You must be aged 18 to 24 on 1st October 2025, which means you must have been born after 1st October 2000 and before 2nd October 2007, or for medical, dental, pharmaceutical, law and engineering students to allow you to complete your professional internship. The next one is that you must be aged 18 to 25 on 1st October 2025, which means you must have been born after October 1st, 1999 or before 2nd October 2027, or for older candidates who completed their first degree later than usual. The third is that you must be under the age of 27 on 1st October 2025. Alright, so if this applies to you, you click on yes and you scroll down to see more of that. And you're supposed to have completed an undergraduate degree, normally a bachelor's degree by the application deadline. All right, so if this applies to you, you have a bachelor's degree, you scroll down here and click yes. All right, you read up all of those things to choose what's applicable to you. All right, to determine your eligibility. Don't worry, even if you're not eligible for this one, there are lots of other scholarships I'll be bringing your way. So just stay tuned. If you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you don't get to miss out on any of the scholarship opportunities. Right, you scroll down and read up the English language criteria. You must have a sufficient high standard of English to meet the University of Oxford's English language proficiency requirement at the higher level listed. So this is where you click on to see that. Okay, and alternatively, you must meet the University of Oxford's requirement for an English language test waiver. So let's see this test waiver, and if you're eligible, then we will know what to click on and continue. You accept all of this, scroll down. Okay, this is the English language test waivers. We click on this, all right? Okay, the university will be waiving application fee based on your previous education. You can apply for a waiver if you have completed or are currently completing a degree level course that is full-time and at least 9 months in duration, undertaken at a recognized institution where teaching and assessment throughout the course is undertaken entirely in English. Okay, I hope you understand this. And you must have completed with a gap of no more than 2 academic years to the course to which you are applying. So this is a waiver based on your previous education. Then there is also waiver based on your professional experience. Okay, you have worked for a minimum of 2 years in a majority English speaking country where the main language for the role was English. Your role involved daily professional use of each of the 4 language components: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. You worked in an appropriately technical context to demonstrate the ability to communicate effectively in an academic environment, and your role has ended no more than 2 years before the start date of the course to which you are applying. So this is instructions on how to apply for a waiver, right? So if you meet either the criteria based on your previous education or your professional experience, then you will need to indicate this by answering yes or no to the English language waiver questions on the languages tab of the application form. So if you choose the professional experience option, you will need to summarize your role and use of English to enable the assessors to judge whether it meets the criteria. Okay, so we've seen this for the English language requirements. You can apply without an English test. Okay, so if you meet these requirements, you click yes and click on continue. All right. Okay, and now for me, it says I meet the eligibility criteria for the Rhodes Scholarships for West Africa. All right. Remember, I said that even if you don't meet the eligibility criteria, then don't worry, I got you covered. There are lots of other scholarships I'll be bringing your way. So for my own constituency, I'll click on this link to find out more and apply. So this is instructions based on my own constituency. The opening date was on the 2nd of June 2025 and the closing date is on the 28th of August 2025. Why I had to do this is because the eligibility criteria and application requirements and selection process varies slightly depending on which country or constituency you are applying for. All right, you click on this link to see information for candidates from West Africa. When it brings you here, make sure you read up everything here. All right, read up everything. This is the eligibility criteria. Your nationality, you must provide a proof of your nationality. All right, proof of age, your bachelor's degree, certificate, and transcripts. For medical students, there are instructions here written for you, so you have to read up this. Okay, then of course you also need your English language proficiency. You need your personal statement and curriculum vitae or resume. All right, you can use this link to read up other information. There is an A to Z list of the graduate courses at Oxford University. There are also application overview with videos to guide you through the application process. You also see courses covered by the Rhodes Scholarship, conditions of tenure documents. You will see the University of Oxford's English language proficiency guidance and the graduate admissions. All right, so this is how to apply. You scroll down to see more of that. This is what the application form requires you to provide. You have to provide your contact information, evidence that you meet the eligibility criteria, your education history, including your university transcripts, the courses you would like to study at the University of Oxford. And for your CV, there is a template provided within the application form for you to fill out. All right, you need your academic statement, personal statement, and a total of 4 to 6 referees. All right, you can also find out more information using this link. Then you scroll down to also see some other documents like a certified copy of your birth certificate or an affidavit of birth. You will need a national identity card, a valid passport with translation if necessary, a voter's card, an affidavit notarized by a competent authority confirming that you are a bona fide citizen of your country. All right, which is what I mentioned earlier. You need to provide a proof of nationality or citizenship. Okay, so this is it. You scroll down to read more. I've talked about the English language requirements, the waiver that is available. So if you studied previously in English language, then you don't need to provide any IELTS or TOEFL test score, right? You scroll down here to see more information and instructions. You can as well go through my YouTube channel. I also have loads of other scholarships I have talked about in case there's anyone that will favor you. All right. Then for the CV section, these are the information you will include: your professional research experience, volunteering, community involvement and leadership experience, publications and presentations, awards, prizes and scholarships, skills, hobbies and extracurricular activities. Then you'll need a head and shoulders color photograph, JPG format. For your personal statement, you need to provide one that is not more than 1,000 words. All right. So these are how you can guidelines on how you can write your personal statements. So you scroll down here to see other things. Scroll down to read up all of this. All right. If you have checked for your constituency and it's not there, it's not listed, then you may be able to apply for a global scholarship. So you visit this website to check if you meet the global eligibility criteria. All right. So that is it for the eligibility criteria and documents to apply. For you to see the courses covered by the Rhodes Scholarship, you click on this link to see that. All right. You scroll down to the apply now button if you meet all of the eligibility criteria and your documents are complete. You click on this link to submit your application. When you come to this page and you are a new applicant, you click on create an account. All right. Here you'll be able to fill in your email, your password. You confirm your password, fill in your first name, your last name, your country code, which is optional, and your phone number. Then you click on register to continue with your application. All right. This is it for this video. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment section and I'll definitely reply to you. Okay. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Okay. Thank you so much as you do that, and thank you for watching this video to the end, and I'll see you in my next one.